Hello everybody! How are you all doing? Hope everybody is having an awesome day. We are back here on Call of the Wild with some more Great One grinding. Hopefully today will be the day that we get it. Hey, Riley, Jackson, Kyla, Christian, Cannon, Craig, Ghost, Gunner, Busy, Dustin, CG, NC, Raptor, or Reportagens, sorry if I butchered that, Chef, Blake, and Flint are coming in with the 1212 Super Chat. 12s for the Great Ones. Hopefully we get 12 Great Ones then. But how's it going, everybody? And thank you so much, Flinter, I really appreciate that. Hopefully that'll give us the luck that we need to smoke a big male. Hey, TTV, how's it going? Hey, Drew. Hey, Emil. How's everybody doing? Hopefully everyone's doing good. Yes, I did read your answer in the comment. I did. Also, guys, we just launched a brand new Guilded server. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of Guilded before, but it's a Discord alternative, and it's actually got a lot more features than Discord does, so I'm going to start using that along with Discord. So if you guys want to jump in there, it's another server to join. It's got really cool features like a built-in stream schedule and polls and stuff like that. It's really, really cool. I would highly recommend checking it out. So if one of the mods could do !Guilded, it'll bring up the link to the server. But it's pretty cool. I'm liking it so far. It's basically Discord. It's got pretty much everything Discord does, but with a lot more extra features along with it. And it's a lot cleaner and more organized too. It's ridiculous, right? It is. It is kind of a crazy name for them, for sure. Definitely wild. Got an albino plains bison today? Nice, man. That's awesome. That's super awesome. Also, guys, let me know if it takes you straight to the rules page on the server, because I'm pretty sure I set it to default to that server, but I'm not 100% sure if it actually will or not. But it should. No, the third one got away. I mean, we could try to take a shot. Oh. I'll take it. That works out. Hey, Craig. I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm having a good day. I'm super, super excited now that we've got that Guilded server up. This is the first time that I've been excited for something like this in a long time. Because it's genuinely got a lot of cool features that are going to help out live streaming and keeping you guys up to date on how things are going. Hopefully, Blake. I would love it if that happened. Finally got my batteries for my controller, so if I go missing, sorry in advance. No worries, Kyla. Call of the Wild will always come first. We all know this. Hey, Jason. How's it going? Alright, TTV. Let me know what you think of it, too. I'm curious what you guys are going to think of the app, also. Because I'm really liking it, but I want to know if you guys enjoy it, too. Really need the Mosin, man? Yeah, the Mosin's, it's pretty decent. It's got a few inaccuracy issues at the moment, but it's a very strong gun. Neglecting my fallow for far too long, they gotta die. Indeed, especially with this most recent patch, you can just smoke them like crazy. Ooh, that's unfortunate, Craig. It happens, though, man. $2.19, that's not a bad start. First buck of the day is a pretty good one. I did a little bit of whitetail grinding before the stream, so I did find one new zone, and it is right up here. We got this zone back. It's been a while since we've had one there, so I was pretty happy to see that. Let's go ahead and pet our dog real quickly. Splinter will take my spot, it's fine. Oh yeah. Anytime that you need a break, Kyla, we got plenty of people that can take over, you know, it's okay. You don't have to feel bad about it. The Discord, is the Discord and Guilded for everyone or just membered? It's for everybody, provided you're at least 13 years old. Because along with, or just like Discord, Guilded does have a 13 and above limit. So if you're under 13, you're not allowed to create an account on Guilded, sadly. But it's part of the whole, like, COPPA Act or whatever it's called. So there's nothing we can really do there, unfortunately, but it's pretty cool. I like it. Not complaining, I like. Alright, awesome, TTV. Well, thank you, Ben. I appreciate that. I'm sure Flinter does, too. Hey, Sled Junkie, how's it going? Just got the Bloodhound? Nice. Fortnite, that's awesome. Just came into the stream and heard with this recent patch you can smoke them like crazy. We got a new patch besides dogs. Well, I'm talking about the stuff that came out with the dogs, like the animals arriving to their zones on time. I was just saying that Kyla can get her fallow deer a little bit easier now. Because they'll actually be on their zones on time. I think it was just that buck right there and then a couple does, it looks like. Gilded said 17 plus when I logged in. Oh, it did? I don't think so. When I read their terms of service last night, it said 13 and above. Oh, gotcha, TTV. Gotcha. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think it would, Smash. Hey, Maggie, how's it going? Nice, Jackson. Wait, I didn't know melanistic Sika deer were a thing. I didn't know that was a thing, Busy. If that's a thing, then definitely drop one of those pictures of it in the Discord. I'm curious to see it. Because I don't think I've seen one before. Alright, buddy, go get that whitetail. Or are you too far away? It might be too far away. Oh, no it's not. That's impressive. That's actually really impressive how far it just found that track from. Hey, Marcus, how's it going? Now we should have a few over here. Hopefully there'll be a buck in there. Because I shot the only buck earlier today, so hopefully it respawned. It did, indeed. Nice. I'm just happy that the respawns seem to be working properly. Ooh, we actually have two. We only had one last I checked. Perfect. Well, that's awesome. What a good dog. Hey, Johan, no, you did not miss anything yet. We just got a few average whitetail down. We did get a 219, which is pretty decent, but other than that, nothing crazy. Doing something fun? Nice, Marcus. Did you watch the EW stream today? No, I didn't. I was asleep when they were doing that. What map should I play? How about Parque Fernando? How about that? Parque can be pretty fun, especially with the new True-Rack Black Buck. I think we... Wow. We did. We got that. Kind of surprised we were able to thread that needle like that. The dogs are so cool. They definitely are, man. I like them a lot. Perfect streams to listen to while hunting? Of course, man. Any tips on getting a decent fan base? That's a good question. A lot of it just comes down to, I guess, how you interact with your community. Like, obviously, if you try to make sure that you have nothing but a positive fan base, then obviously your fan base is going to be a lot better than if you were to just allow everybody in to do whatever they want, you know? Or are you talking about, like, growing a channel? Because if that's the case, I would highly recommend checking out how to grow a YouTube channel in 2021 on YouTube, and it will bring up a ton of very informative videos. That's how I built my channel, was I just searched it up on YouTube and got all my information from there. It can be very, very helpful. One of the biggest things, though, is just be yourself. Don't try to copy other people. Because one thing that's going to draw people to you is just being unique. Is that so, Maggie? I just saw that. My gosh. Holy. I would not even know where to begin pronouncing that, man. I think I'll just call them Black Buck, because I have no clue how to even pronounce that. I wish I did, but I've got no clue. There we go. Good dog. Do you like Flinter? I mean, I don't know, OG Hunt. I don't think I've ever heard of Flinter. Not quite sure who that is. Alright, let's see if we can find anything here. Oh, yeah, I had somebody tell me that, Maggie. I'm not exactly sure if it works 100% of the time, though, because I've done that before and still it put me back at the tent. I don't know if maybe I just didn't wait long enough or what, but seems like sometimes it doesn't always work. But at least it's something to help with it. Man, we're honestly doing some really good work on these whitetails so far. I think we've easily killed like 10 whitetail and we've only been streaming for like 13 minutes. Not bad. Flinter's alright. He hates me, that's why he shot my 200. You're right. But you hate me, that's why you shot my great one and gave me a troll one. So I guess it evens out. Oh, you have to change the time? Okay. Good to know. I'll do that next time then. Especially on Parquet. Parquet has been the biggest issue for me when it comes to losing tents. I don't know why. Just Parquet seems to do it so much more than any other map for me. Are you triggering me like that? Is Flinter that Danish dude? I don't know. He might be. I didn't know who you were when I shot that. True. That is true. Actually, yeah, you did, Flinter. When the Great One was first announced, or like when the Easter egg was first found, you shared one of my videos where I was talking about how it had just been found. I guess back then you probably didn't really know who I was, though. Is there any way to prevent crashing from tents? That's what we were just talking about. If you travel to a lodge and then change the time, then it should be good, apparently. I haven't tried it much myself, but that's what everyone's saying, so I would try that. Yeah, I was gonna say. I remember it because back then I had like maybe 300 subscribers and I was like, oh my gosh, Flinter shared my video, what's going on? No duck aim today. Don't see our whitetail here. I'm wondering if this zone has just stopped spawning them, because last time it was a doe only. And the fact that I can't see any of them makes me wonder if maybe it's still a doe only. And this zone right here, they're always tucked in these trees, which makes it so hard to actually see anything. Hadn't interacted with you, that's better. Yeah, true, that's a little more accurate. Blancher on the stream? Indeed, JW. Hey, Jamie, how's it going? Flinter was probably like free content. I mean, it wasn't necessarily free content, it was like it was shared in like a community post. Which is a little bit different. How did I not see these? They're just chilling in the brush there. Well, back to the stand, I guess. Yeah, Kyla. Well, you gotta think, back then I did not really know too much about Flinter at all. Apart from, like, just the videos. Because when I was first getting into doing videos on the Hunter, I didn't really watch many live streams or videos or anything on the game, so I didn't really know too much about all the creators for it. There we go. Jana Young, thank you for the super chat. How are you doing? Hope you've been having an awesome day. Thank you so much. Hey, Blake, everything's going great, man. It's going great. Just wanted to get the word out via your video. Well, it honestly helped out the channel a lot when you did that. That's what got me my first burst of subscribers. Like AEW in the chat right there, I believe, came over from your channel, actually. So it really did help out a lot. It kind of gave me that boost and, I guess, that motivation to keep going. When I watched his live streams, I knew he was a good guy right off the bat. Yeah, I didn't really watch streams, so I had no idea back then. If you did the multi, I would faint because I played with Casey yesterday, then maybe you. We'll see, Richard. We might be doing a little bit later. I'll probably be jumping into random servers and looking for diamonds. And if you see me in one of them, feel free to join. What's the max score for mule deer? I got a 339. There is no max score, but I have seen a few in the low 340s. But 339's a big one. Definitely a big one. Where's our dog? You having issues, buddy? Well then. Face cam is overrated? It is. Definitely is. Wait. Wait, where was that, said Maggie? Did I miss it? Oh my. Oh my. So I take it you're not going to come over here and look at the deer. Well then. Thank you, Hunter4258. I appreciate that. Happy late Easter to you too. Bet Flinter's playing the Hunter right now. You never know. It's hard to say. Tantan always says that and he hates it. How come I've never seen that before? Ooh, we are hitting shots like crazy today. I got a good feeling about today, guys. We're hitting all of our shots. Yeah, tall boy. 290 whitetail. Jeez, man, that's nuts. Was that before they changed the scoring or after? I've already done a face reveal, actually. I've done a face reveal along with like 6 or 7 face cam videos in the past. It's been a little while, though. Are the great ones only for whitetail? Yes, as of now, it's only whitetail. Alright, Sled Junkie, no worries, man. He says it a lot in Twitch streams. Gotcha. I don't make it to the Twitch streams as much as the YouTube ones, that might be why. Oh my gosh, Tintin. Amazing. Got my first time at Blacktail yesterday with a score of 194. That is a monster, man. That's a giant. That is a monster blacktail deer. Haven't been on Twitch since last year? Yeah, I don't use Twitch nearly as much as YouTube. So I can fully understand that. I don't know. I feel like YouTube's just got... I don't know, I just like YouTube's layout for things better. Twitch has more features, but I don't like their layout as much. I heard about that, Maggie. I did hear about that. Just from your comment, though. I didn't actually see it myself. What a good dog. Finding all the deer for us today. Is it bad I'm ready for ultimate hunting? No, I mean, I'm ready for it too. I'm just excited to have a new game. From the sounds of it, it looks like it might be a little while before we actually see the game, though. But it was not very clear as to what they actually meant, but it says the game will be going into early access and that we can expect it to release in 2022, but what it didn't specify is whether or not it's full releasing in 2022 or if it's releasing into early access in 2022. So I'm not sure what they actually meant. Who knows when we're gonna get it? I want a great one, Lion. Me too, man. Me too. Yeah, I do kind of hate how YouTube is very censored and stuff, but it is what it is. I keep my channel pretty family friendly anyway, so it doesn't really affect me too much. How many kills are you in for the great one? At this point, probably around 2,900. It's been quite a few. I haven't really kept track too much, but just based off of the times where I did keep track and roughly how much I've hunted them since then, it's around 2,900. Easily. Just found a level 5 ibex and I'm giving it to my friend. Nice, Meyer, that's awesome. Can't wait till they fix the scoring on animals, because when I shot a gold animal, went to my codex as a diamond. Yeah, they do plan to fix that soon. As to when it's going to happen, hard to say, but it's supposed to be relatively soon. Give Flinter your red fox luck? You know, maybe I should. Maybe I should at this rate, because it seems like the fox grind has been rough. Wait, what, Smash? Mountain lion, mountain lion? Just joined. Anything happen yet? Nothing yet, TSL. We've killed a lot of whitetail bucks, though. Like, we've killed a ton of them in a very short amount of time, but none have been really big, sadly. Just got a diamond whitetail? Nice, man, that's awesome. I was gonna come shoot a few fox and get a diamond to spawn? Sounds about right. Let me know if you ever need me to jump on there and smoke a few fox for you also. I think if we could honestly get 4, maybe 5 people onto your map just to shoot fox, like 4 or 5 people that know not to delete need zones and stuff like that, maybe you could get it to spawn in. Because those fox are so hard to get level 9. Which I think greatly has to do with just how few of them there actually is. Fox are just not a species that you see a lot of, unfortunately. Okay, these are in such a bad spot. I think we got this, though. For sure got the second one, and the first one. Oh, there's more bucks. Nice, that's perfect. That herd's got more bucks than it typically would. Normally that herd is a 2-buck herd, but that was 4. There's so few, but they can spawn like literally everywhere on both maps they live on. Exactly, it's rough. It's so rough hunting them. Both of the times that I've found a fox, I was not really even intending on finding them. And they just kind of popped out of nowhere. Alright then. That was great. Perfect. Got a diamond fox from just randomly joining a Yukon, so that is the way to get it. I mean, yeah. It could definitely be maybe beneficial to do that, because I guess a lot of people don't really hunt the fox, so you never know. But yeah, the fact that they are so, I guess, uncommon to see, they have such low populations on your maps, it is a little bit harder to hunt them in multiplayer because you gotta search more, so probably doesn't really matter too much if it's single player or multiplayer for fox. Honestly, Tantan, I don't even know if it was intended to have that circle around the waypoint. This is my first stream. Did I miss any trophies? Nothing yet, David, but thank you for jumping into the stream, man. Hope you enjoy watching. ATV dead? Yep. The ATV left us, unfortunately. Any diamonds, rares from the grind? Not today. We did get a diamond yesterday, though. And we've had quite a few in the past. But as of recent, just 1 diamond yesterday, and then a piebald doe a couple days before that. Alright, buddy, find us our deer. Go get it. Well, it looks like he's going to chase those down, so we'll just grab these as we go. 215, that's a good one. Kind of a wonky guy. Look at how uneven that rack is. Crazy looking. Did I miss anything? Nothing crazy, Jacob. Just some average whitetail deer. What should I hunt today? How about black buck, Ben? Alright, let's give old Wolf a treat for a good job. He's been finding tons of deer today. Are whitetail fixed? They're about as fixed as I've seen them in a long time, to say the least, Tuxedo. The thing is, I think a lot of it, with whitetail being broken before, was when you shoot them, they're not always appearing in the same zones that you killed them in. Like, for example, this zone right here typically has always had 2 bucks. And it just had 4. So what I think's happening is whitetail from other zones are respawning in ones that they weren't shot in, so you're getting more bucks in certain areas, and that's why some zones turn to doe only. It's because the bucks are spawning in other zones. And so with the whitetail getting to their zones on time now, it's much easier to figure out where they're actually ending up, which makes them very, very huntable. I've actually been able to consistently get the same amount of bucks each run. I think we've killed probably 20 already today, or very close to 20, and we've only been streaming for like 30 minutes. It's been crazy. And thankfully, this is how a lot of the whitetail runs have been ever since they came out with the last patch. Very happy with how they are now. For the most part, they seem to be working somewhat as intended. They still have issues with great ones spawning in as overweight level 3s, 4s, and 5s, but other than that, they seem to be doing pretty good. So this is an area I haven't checked in a little while. I don't know if the whitetail are even still here. I think I might have deleted this zone. It was over in this area. But it's definitely gone now. We do have a herd over here. It's actually a decent buck, too. Can you give me any random animal to hunt tonight? How about fox? Gotta go, my friend and my friend are gonna play some wiffle ball for the first time in more than a year. Nice, tall boy. Have fun, man. Have fun, my dude. Think he was the only one. Oh. Yeah, he was. The rest are does. Alright, later, tall boy. Hey, Leon, how's it going? You haven't missed too much. Hey, Blitz. Hey, Nina. How are you doing? Do you play any other hunting games? Yes, I play the Hunter Classic, and then occasionally I play Hunting Sim 2 and various other, like, OG hunting games, like the Deer Hunter series and stuff like that. Yeah, Blitz, I don't know either, man. I mean, it's pretty clear that they're not spawning correctly. And they even have it posted in their Discord that overweight whitetail are on the fix list and that they're going to be fixed in an upcoming patch. It says it right in their Discord, so I think there's honestly just miscommunication between the actual development team and the community. I feel like that's what's going on. So I know that they've been saying that great ones aren't bugged, but they definitely are, and they even acknowledge that in their Discord, so I don't know. Hard to say. Nothing we can really do about it except just wait. That's a pretty good moose. Let's take him out real quick. I think that should be vitals. Hopefully, at least. Are there a great one on every map? No, there is only one on Layton Lakes currently. As of now, only the whitetail deer can be a great one. And whitetail are only on Layton. Anything cool yet? Do you think the great one grind is worth it? It's hard to say if it's worth it. But it's definitely more worth it now than it was before the patch. Personally, I'd say for anybody that's not doing like YouTube content, I would probably wait until the next patch to actually grind for the Great One, because either in the next major update or the one after, they're supposed to be pushing out a fix for overweight Whitetail not spawning as Great Ones. So once they fix that, it'll be pretty much good to go, I'd say. At that point, I could comfortably suggest that everybody that wants to goes out and grinds for the Great One, but as of now, since they still have issues spawning correctly, I'd say maybe wait a little bit. Obviously, since I do YouTube, I am grinding for it anyway, just to have something else to grind for, but I would definitely recommend waiting. Hey, Success! I'm glad you enjoy the content, man. Welcome to the channel. Glad to have you. 212.70. Not a bad moose. At least it made gold. So we're at 1448. We still got a little bit of time left. It means we should be able to hit up a couple zones. I think we haven't gone here yet. Yeah, I would wait a little bit, Sam. Just because they are still having issues spawning correctly, but the Whitetail themselves are finally acting the way they should for the most part. The Whitetail are fixed, but the Great Ones aren't, is the best way to put it, I guess. There we go. Got $2 here. This is where we got our diamond yesterday. I hit the doe instead. Oh well. It won't delete the zone, thankfully. Yeah, Lancer, I watch John B. True, Zachary, true. Might be trying not to anger everyone who found a 5 or 4. I mean, it's possible. Definitely possible. I'm not going to speculate too much because obviously I don't really know. Yeah, Corpse, that's what everybody was letting me know earlier. It's good that there's at least a workaround. Can't see what, Smash? I'm new to the channel and love your content. Thanks for the great vids. Hey, no problem, Atlantean. Thank you for watching them. Really appreciate it. And also, welcome to the stream. Hope you've been having an awesome day. Watching the Whitetail getting smoked makes me miss this, to be honest. The Whitetail have a way of pulling you back in. They really do. Once they fix the Great Ones, you gotta start going for it again, Flinter. I know you kind of started your other grind up already, but you gotta go at it really hard once they finally fix them. Hey, Trent, how's it going, man? Welcome to the channel. We're currently hunting for Whitetail. And trying to level up our dog a little bit more. Hopefully now I can actually do my job as a mod. Network seems to be back. ISP says we got maintenance today and tomorrow. Awesome, Hollow. That's awesome to hear. Hopefully everything will be working as intended then. Are you still grinding for one? Yep, we're still grinding for one. Hopefully today will be the day. We've killed a ton of whitetails so far, so I've got high hopes. Alright, we just hit 15 and I'm pretty sure we got every single zone. Let me just do a quick skim over everything. Actually, we might want to check up here. It's been a while since we've gone here. There could be a new zone. Welcome back, Ben. Wait, what comments? Did I miss something? Did I miss something, Maggie? I must have missed something. Nothing here. Unfortunate. And you can't even get a buck whitetail in the game, but in IRL you can get them. Oof, man. Oof. Once I get this fox, I have some other ones, but I won't have anything else to really, truly prioritize. Yeah, I could imagine that fox grind's probably gonna be consuming your life for a little while. Until you find that thing, which will hopefully be soon. So what you guys are saying is that to make sure the tent doesn't delete, I need to go into the lodge and do this. We'll try it. We'll see how it goes. Are the dogs fixed for definite? For me they are. I've heard that on console they're still buggy, but on PC they seem to be working as intended. Besides the crashing when you get near a duck. Rough estimate on how many you've killed? Roughly like 2,900 whitetail. Unless you're talking about Flinter's foxes. Not sure which one you're referring to. Alright, let's restart the game so our deer will get back to their zones. How do you get the 300? It's part of the Yukon DLC. Hey, KST, I'm glad you enjoy the videos. Hey, Megan, how's it going? Yeah, we're almost at 3K whitetail harvest. It's kind of crazy. Because during our first grind, we had around 700. Then we took a break. Then we did another grind that was like 1,100. Then we did another grind that was like another 700. So that would be 2,500 in total. And then we've had about 400 between last patch and this current patch. So yeah, it's been a lot of whitetail. Oh my gosh, Flinter. Perfect. I mean, at that point, you're guaranteed a diamond as your 421st one. Just because you did that. Rabbit with red deer antlers? I'm gonna Photoshop that now. Outposts are beaver proof? True. That would make sense. And it does seem that it worked, so already looking good. I think Flinter got his at 1,600 or 1,500. Yeah, 1,600. There it is. Yeah, you were definitely very lucky. I think Lady Legend is at like 2,800 or something crazy like that, and then I'm at like 2,900. I think Kill Clinton is approaching 2,000 or just over 2,000. I'm pretty sure Kinsko did like 2,000 or 3,000 on console without getting it, and then did 1,100 on PC and got it. So it's definitely an extremely rare thing to get, and 1,600 was really lucky. Thank you, Sam. I appreciate that. Thank you, man. There we go. It's a decent buck. Anything else? Nope. Looks like we're good. For Scarecrow, then, it's been a little rough. I mean, the grind would have been over if we hadn't got that bugged one. And from what I've seen, it seems like if I hadn't logged off and I would have kept hunting, we probably would have got an actual great one. But it seems like logging off is what triggers them to bug out. Not sure why it does that, but based off of all the info I can gather, it seems like that's what it is. Imagine a turkey with Sika deer antlers. That would be something else. Not right now, Berkeley. We'll save that for the memes and videos. I'm not saying that live again. One was enough. One was more than enough. It scares me more than it annoys me. Doesn't surprise me at all. I would be scared too. Gosh, I keep almost accidentally typing in single player. I feel like that was not a thing before this patch. I don't think you could type in single player before. Send another support ticket revising what I asked last time. Info from TK Stream and your codex. Alright, Blitz. Let me know if you get any response. Or anything at all. Hey, Evan, how's it going, man? No luck so far. Besides the fact that we've been pretty lucky with buck spawns. We've had a lot of deer down within a pretty short amount of time. But nothing big. If I went on a fallow deer grind, what gun would you recommend? I'm currently using the M1. I don't know if there's something better. Yes, I would highly recommend the M1. M1 is going to be your best bet for anything, like any type of grind, pretty much, for an animal that's within 4 to 8. Because it's going to be by far your fastest option. And when you're grinding for something, you typically want to be able to kill as many animals in as short of an amount of time. So the M1's definitely your best bet. Oh yeah, I remember Lady mentioning that somebody in her community got a great one after 27 kills. That's crazy. That is honestly the luckiest thing ever. Super lucky. I wish I was that lucky. But unfortunately, we weren't. You think albino Cape buffalo are rare? They definitely are. They definitely are rare. 213. Solid. I like the 303 for fallow grinding. 303 is pretty good. I mean, the 303 and M1 are pretty interchangeable. It really just depends on if you want the extra knockdown power of the 303 or a slightly faster fire rate. But I use both of them depending on what I'm hunting for. I do like the 303 for Tiawaroa. I feel like that gun is meant for that map, which would make sense since it came with it. Oof. Didn't quite get that. Do it, crickets. That'd be amazing. Oh, and also, since we got a lot more people in here now, if you have not checked out our Gilded server, be sure to do that. Gilded is a Discord alternative that has pretty much all the features that Discord does, along with a bunch of extra stuff like built-in polls and scheduling and calendars and stuff like that. It's really cool. And I would highly recommend checking that out and joining it. Because there's a lot of cool stuff that I can do in there with you guys that'll make it so we can interact a lot more. And as far as I understand, I can also host tournaments through it, and I'm going to look into that a little bit more, but if that's possible, then we might try to do some, like, some tournaments for Call of the Wild. I don't know how difficult it would be to make that happen, but if it's easy enough to set up, we might try it. Is it worth it to buy the Bloodhound DLC? I would say yes. I've already had a few situations where my dog was able to find animals that I would just never have been able to find because of the tracks disappearing or because the tracks were really spaced out. So for that alone, I'd say the dogs are worth it. But it really comes down to whether or not you care about being able to find like maybe a couple extra animals, and besides that, they're also just an awesome companion. They're just really cool to have along with you. Is there a stream schedule? I'm new. Yes, I stream every single day at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and also if you join the Gilded server, I have my schedule in there, and it'll notify you whenever I go live. It's pretty cool the way they have it set up. Whenever I set an event, it'll send a notification to everybody in the Discord, which is pretty, everybody in the Gilded server, which is pretty sweet. For $4.99, yeah, it's worth it. I think it's $3.99 if I remember right. Isn't it $3.99? But yes, it's definitely worth it. I love that DLC. One of the best ones they've released in a while. Turkey season is this weekend. Nice, Jackson. Completely ignored my message. I don't think I ignored it on purpose, TTV. Let me scroll up and see what you said. Where is it? Siege is the opposite of fun? Yes, it definitely is. Not a fan of Siege. Not you, Crow? Oh. Well. Wasn't sure who else you'd be talking to. Oh, Archie's here. I see it. That's who you were talking to. How's it going, Archie? How are you doing? See if we can get these to move. Alright, crickets. Come on, Whitetail. Move around a little. Well, if there is a buck here, we're gonna have to move to see it, unfortunately. Time for the dad jokes. How's it going, trappers? Hey, Cheetah. Which bullets are you using? The normal ones or the penetrating bullets? I use the polymer tips. And I would definitely recommend using poly tips with every single gun that you use. They give way more penetration than the soft points do. And it'll save you from losing trophies quite a bit. So I'd say it's definitely worth using the poly tips over the soft points. There we go. 3 shots later, we finally got it. Just got a pretty nice cold turkey. Nice, Berkeley. Can't even watch, it's just buffering like mad. I'm sorry to hear that, Maggie. Thank you for trying to watch, though. Hopefully your internet will start being good. Got a piebald buck the other day, a solid gold. Nice, Trenster, that's awesome. Alright, later, Ty. Thanks for dropping by. Just put it to 140p and call it a podcast. Pretty much. Sometimes you just have to. No spelling for me today. I mean, when have you ever been able to spell smash? It's like mine and Flinter's English. Non-existent. Although my English actually hasn't been too bad today. But now that I say that, I'm gonna start screwing up every sentence. Did you hear about the broom trick? It's sweeping the nation. Oh my gosh, Trick Shot City. That was great. Dropped my phone in a ditch full of water, sadly. That's not good, man. That's definitely not good. Shot a diamond piebald axis deer today. That's awesome, Jamie. I bet you're pretty excited to see that. I got the great one, 223 kills in. That's really lucky, man. Super lucky. Oh, that also reminds me, there was another person that got the great one in less than 1,000 kills, and he was actually the first to get it after they released. His name is Recoils, and I think he said he got his in 600 kills. But he was only shooting the 85 to 100 estimate bucks, so probably took about the same amount of time that it would have for Splinter to kill his 1600 of like all varying weights. What map should I hunt on? Probably Silver, my recommendation right now. Did we get both of these bucks or did I miss one? Oh, I definitely missed one. There he is. I think you might be able to, Sam. I think it's a bit more limited on what you can actually do with it, but it's definitely possible. Interesting. You and Flinter are my favorite YouTubers. Well, thank you, Gloria. I appreciate that. 1400 into my fallow grind and no rare respawns. Should I reset? I don't know, Kyla. I mean, I doubt that's going to help because it's still a random chance regardless. Your chances are going to be the exact same. Because when you shoot an animal, it's completely just chance-based whether or not it's going to have a rare fur type. So I don't think restarting is going to help at all. Unfortunately. I wish it would, but I don't think it will. Alright, we're going to kill a couple of these does in hopes that maybe it'll get the bucks in here again. There we go. Feel like the kudu could look better in my opinion. A lot of the older species definitely could look better. I think that the Cape Buffalo are probably one of the few that they nailed on the first try. I'm very excited to see what the kudu and Gemsbach Truax are going to look like. I'm really excited to see those. Are you Flinter's little bro? Y'all sound the same except your voice is higher. Everybody has the joke that we're twins, so I'm not sure what it is, but I hear that quite a bit. But no, we are not related. Probably should have my dog go after one of these. Yeah, me too, Blitz. I hope so. Suggest me a map other than SRP and Layton. I want something new. How about Medved? Looks like he found this one. He's got to be getting close to leveling. Oh yeah, 83% through the level. There we go. Musk deer, true tusks, or riot. But then you're gonna have to grind them again. And I'm sure you don't want to do that this soon. My dog is 300 bee kills in and she still manages to get them. Holy. That's insane. For me with the kudu, it's their body. Well, I mean, I think for lesser kudu, that's about how they look. I don't quote me on that because I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that is. Because the greater kudu are much bigger, but the ones in game are lesser kudu. Feel like a 300 Win Mag AR would be cool in Call of the Wild. It would. I'm not sure if they'll ever do that, but I could definitely see like a 308 maybe being added. Like a 308 AR. That could be cool. I don't know, Sam. I like Te Awaroa. I think it's a good map. It's definitely one of my favorite maps, if not my favorite. I kind of go back and forth with which map is my favorite, but Te Awaroa, Layton Lakes, Silver Ridge Peaks, and Quattro are my top 4. As for what order they're going to be in really depends on what I'm enjoying the most at the moment. Like, for a while I was saying Quattro was my favorite, then Tiawaroa, then Silver Ridge Peaks, and then back to Tiawaroa, and now I'm starting to feel like Layton might be my favorite. It fluctuates quite a bit with me, which is why I tend to just give my top 4 instead of a definite answer on what's my favorite. They should just add an AK full auto. Maybe not, but be interesting. Have a 308 AR, I wish they would add one. Yeah, me too, man. It would be cool. And it wouldn't be too hard to balance. I mean, we have the M1, which this thing with the recoil perks is insane. It's got like no recoil once you get those perks. And it fires extremely fast. All they would have to do to balance a 308 AR is give it a fire rate cap. Make it so you can only fire a shot maybe like, let's find some deer to shoot at. We should have our herd spawning in over there. Yeah, there we are. But let's say they just give it a fire rate cap to where you can only fire at a certain speed, like... Once this guy stops... Hello, stop zigzagging. But let's say if they give it a fire rate cap like this. I think if they just capped the fire rate at about that speed, it would be pretty balanced. And just give it a little more recoil than the M1 has. And they could easily add in an AR and be fine. Need an RPG for the turkeys? 17 HMR? Yeah, I would love 17 HMR. It would be good. And I do agree with that. Classes 1 to 2 would be great. It would fit it pretty well, and it would make it so we could actually use it on turkeys, which would be pretty cool. And honestly, I feel like they will add a 17 eventually. You hunt around your outfit. In fact, I do, Isaiah. I hunt here every day. Maybe you and DD33 could hunt together? I've actually already got a video with DD33. I'm not sure if you've seen it. I'm guessing that you probably haven't by the message, but I have done stuff with DD before. If one of the mods could do exclamation point guides, it'll bring up the playlist of all my not guides, exclamation point Crow Lab. It should bring up a list of all of the collaborations I've done. And the one with DD's on there, along with the ones with Kill Clinton and Flinter. Thank you, Ben. Have a good day, my dude. Have a good day. Did we already hunt here this run? Oh yeah, we definitely did. So in that case, where have we not been? This one we went to, I think, last. On the last run. Let's go... Probably right here to start. When I watched that, I was like, who is Scarecrow? Well, at least you know who I am now. Well, that's not good, Aiden. Holy lag, what just happened? Oh my. Why am I getting 25 FPS? That's not good. Are we good? I think we're good. So this herd has been spawning a little bit closer than it used to, so I've had to back up a bit before they actually appear. So we're gonna do that. Move back here as far as... Oh my gosh, this lag. What is happening? That's not good. I think we're good now. Have to go soon in like 2 minutes. No worries, Trickshot. No worries, man. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you stopping by. Maybe they just aren't appearing this time. Unfortunate. Just waiting for your reaction when you fast travel to a lake and you're just stood staring at a great one. I cannot wait for that moment, man. It's gonna be exciting. Super excited for that day. There's that guy right there. Dropped him on the spot. Believe he was the only one, too. The game rendering the great ones 12 million times makes it lag. Hopefully you're right. Hopefully you are right. That would be quite the surprise. Yeah, this zone is a solo doe, though. Which means, let's just get rid of that. I've found that deleting these solo doe zones tends to make new herds appear. At least as far as I can tell, so we're just gonna do that every time we see a solo doe. Hopefully great one, hopefully. I really hope so. Sounds like a TTV. I could imagine. Scarecrow versus Flinter freestyle challenge. Probably not, Corpse. It would honestly just end in us roasting each other's whitetail achievements. I would mention the 200, he would mention the great one and the bugged great one, and it would just be back and forth. There wouldn't be anything else to it. You don't have Quattro, Kyla. What? How do you not have Quattro? That map's amazing. Nope, our dog's gonna be something else, it looks like. Medved or nothing? You're right. Medved's the best map in the game. Oh my gosh, I just watched a teleporting doe. What just happened? It looks like this zone might have become a solo doe, though. Only see her as of now. Hopefully the buck's just a little bit behind. Oh, it's not looking good, though. It's not looking good. It's gonna be unfortunate if we lose this zone, because I liked this one. We'll give it one more run, though. Don't have the Goose DLC either? You don't have much of anything, do you, Kyla? Kinda surprises me. With as much as you play the game. I mean, maybe Blitz. We might have to try that at some point. Or maybe I could go back to that strategy that I used to get my 290 whitetail. Back when the Great Ones first released. Back then what I did was I killed all of the lower weight estimate bucks and then left all of the 85 to 100 until my map was pretty much just 85 to 100. Then I killed all of them, and the next run after that I got my biggest whitetail ever. Maybe that's gonna be the way that we need to do it. I might start experimenting a little bit with stuff like that soon. Because at this point I really don't know what else we can do to guarantee a great one. So maybe that's what we need to get it going. That was a bad shot. I think it moved right as I shot. Just got a diamond moose and level 4 albino elk a week ago. That level 4 albino was nice. Kyla has the fallow diamond spawn rate increase TLC. Sounds like it. The amount of diamonds with no rares, though. Crazy. Can you read my chat that I sent? I don't know when you sent it, and I can't really scroll up in the chat list, so I unfortunately missed it, my dude. There's only so much that I can see. Did the bugged great one reset your respawns? No, it did not. The thing is, a great one's a random chance just like anything else, so technically you could get back-to-back great ones, but getting a great one or a bugged one isn't gonna reset your, like, respawns or anything. I'm sorry to hear that, IDEK. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm glad that the content helps you, though. You'll get through it, my dude. I know it's rough, but it'll all get better. And I'm happy that the streams at least help a little bit. Hey, Billy, what's up, man? When will they fix the great ones? Supposedly soon. They have it listed as a future fix, so hopefully the next update will have that. Wow. That tree saved him. Didn't that time, though. Just accidentally skull shot a diamond axis deer. That is unfortunate, man. I'm sorry to hear that. That is really unfortunate. Hopefully you'll get the next one, though. We did drop that thing, right? Yeah, we did. There it is. What's my favorite whitetail spot? I mean, it changes quite a bit, but I'd say as of now, my favorite one is definitely this zone over here. Because I have two drink zones that I can consistently rely on to spawn in bucks, especially this one right here, where my tent is. I basically spawn here, kill the bucks over here, and then when I go to claim them, these ones will appear once I get far enough away. And it's really good. I like it a lot. Easily one of the best zones I have as of now. So let's head down here now. Swung his head back as I shot. That is the worst, man. That's the worst. Which animal do you think they should add next? I mean, I'd like to see either Doll Sheep or Sitka Blacktail Deer put on Yukon. And then if they add a new map, I'd like to see a desert one with Coos Deer. It's a deer, not a duck. Nice shots. You're right, man. The duck aim came out to play again. Should be good on both of those. Hopefully there's a third one that we can take out. If they even go in a direction where I can see them. Yeah, there is one more buck. Can we get this? It was vitals. There we go. We made that shot. To be honest, I don't really care about it too much, JB. It's just stats to me. I don't really care about my stats that much. The only thing that matters to me in Call of the Wild, really, is that I'm enjoying myself playing the game and also the trophies in my lodge. Those are really all I care about, so I'm not too bugged about the codex stuff. But the codex sure is bugged about it. I'm sorry I had to. It's the only dad joke of the day, I promise. You do, Sam? What is it, man? Yukon needs more animals? I agree. It's one of the reasons I don't play it too much. You haven't missed anything really, Vincent. Nothing crazy, at least. Rougarou Bayou is what I want, only obviously it'd be called something else. Yeah, Corpse, I'd love that. It would be cool to have something like that. Especially if they actually put a bunch of waterfowl in it, like they do in Classic. Just dropped a 4 easy prong. Nice. Nice, man. Dad 100? Yeah, I had to. I have to drop at least one dad joke every stream. Just to keep you guys shaking your head at me. Hey, Twinkies, how's it going? Is a dark brown diamond Gemsbach rare? That's definitely not easy to find. Dark brown is an uncommon, but getting a diamond one is pretty hard to do. Hey, we leveled our dog. 27. 3 more levels to go and we'll be max level. Is Flinter still here? I don't know, is he? We may never know. Stop with the dad jokes. I can't, CG. Can't, man. It's bound to happen. It's only a month away before the baby's here, so the dad jokes are just gonna keep getting worse and worse. Nice, Trappers, that's awesome. Congrats, man. Alright, let's see if you can find the other blood, little guy. Is there different types of dogs in the Bloodhound? As of now, it's just the Bloodhound. Always. See? There he is. Oh my gosh, Trenster. That meme is never gonna die, I feel. As much as Flinter would like it to die, I don't think it ever will. Much like the duck aim meme. Duck aim will forever be a thing. Hey, Floatgoat. Hey, Chip. How's it going? How are you all doing? Alright, since a bunch of you guys have just got here, I recently opened up a Guilded server. If you guys have never heard of Guilded, it's very similar to Discord. It's got pretty much all the same features that Discord does, but in a much more clean looking setup. And, ooh, is that? Yes. Oh my gosh, there we go. There's a new herd of whitetail. But as I was saying, if you haven't heard of it, I would definitely recommend checking it out. It's like Discord, but it's got a lot more features, like built-in schedules that will notify you when I do a live stream or any other event that I make. It also has built-in polls, and you can create a thread off of one message to kind of make it so the chat doesn't get cluttered, but you can still continue the conversation. There's a lot of cool features, and I would highly recommend checking it out. I created a server last night. I spent quite a few hours working on getting it all set up and nice looking for you guys, so I hope you all really enjoy it. That's awesome. This is a good looking whitetail herd. I'm really excited that we actually got a herd here now. Because we had the one over there, and we used to have one here. And as you guys saw, this herd was not here on the last run, so that is a brand new herd. Which is kind of what I was saying earlier with whitetail not respawning in their same zones. They kind of respawn in new herds, or in other herds that already exist. I really think that's what's been happening all this time, but because whitetail were so late to their zones before this patch, it made it really hard to find them. But it's way nicer now. David coming in with the super chat. Thank you so much. You look like the bootleg version of your gross chest hair, facial hair, not mustache when you're not allowed to visit. Oh my gosh. My gosh, David. Thank you for the super chat. Holy. Back at it again with the amazing yet questionable messages. Oh, man. Hopefully you've been having a good day, man. Yeah, JB. That's what I'm thinking. Can't say what he said there, but it's almost as bad as our... Oh my. Oh my. Oh, we found a rabbit zone. Any diamonds yet? No diamonds today. We've found a ton of whitetail though, so I wouldn't be surprised if a diamond's just around the corner. Because we've been getting big males down left and right. I think we screwed up the shot on that first one. Yeah, we definitely did. That's unfortunate. It was the biggest one. Oh well. Nice, Family Clark. Shot a good blacktail deer? Nice, Damon. $214. It wasn't super huge, so it's alright. Alright, we're going to... see what time this zone goes to. 15:30. So we'll check this one, then restart again. Receding hair... Wow, trappers. Wow. I don't know what to say about that one. That was something else. So I think they're right behind that bush. And if I get in the stand, I might be able to see one of them. Just getting ready for work? Nice, David. Hopefully work goes good today for you. That's a good one. That's a pretty big one. I think that's going to be on the higher end of that estimate, or kind of in the middle. This is kind of like that squished rack one. There we go. Is there any others? Ooh, that's a nice one. Stop spinning, please. Twinkies coming in with the super chat. Thank you, man. Can't really stay in the stream longer than I usually am, but here's some support for me. Might as well see you next stream. Alright, man. Well, thank you for dropping by, even if you're not able to stay for too long. I really do appreciate the support. Thank you so much. We've been having a pretty awesome stream today, man. It's unfortunate you can't stay for too long. We've been getting tons of whitetail down. Hey, Sayer, I am 22, about to be 23 in a month. Where I live, we only have... Oh my. Oh my, Sam. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, Archie. Can level 4 moose still make diamond? I have heard a lot of people saying they can. My real name is Andrew, Ethan. Will you track yet, or are we too far away? Oh, nope, you're definitely tracking. Here we go, just booking it over to it. You got it, dude, I believe in you. Don't let this little slope stand in your way. Or that tree. Or... I don't even know anymore. So most of the time, they're very good at finding stuff, but occasionally they do that. But it's okay. We'll give him a pass, because he's been really good all day and found tons of whitetail. Excited for next month? Is that when Mrs. Crow's due? It is, gear work. I'm excited. 226, not bad. Oh my. This guy had a bad hair day. Quite the rack. Good boy, Wolf. Good boy. Now go find the other one. Didn't know it had dogs in the game. They just added them recently. No organs hit. Well, Wolf's gonna get tons of work now. Give him a treat? Alright, let's go up to him again and give him a treat. Let's do it. We'll wait for him to find it, then we'll give him a treat. Which trait do you think I should pick for level 25? I would go with the close one, because I feel like the poopdar one is not really that useful, because all it does is make it so your dog can tell you there's poop near you when he's not tracking anything, which isn't really that helpful. So I would definitely say go for the close perk. Because having your dog close to you is a little bit more valuable, in my opinion. Oh. So what he did right there, that was the shortcut perk taking into effect. Which shortcut is the first one that you can get. Your dog can skip detour tracks in favor of more recent clues. And he picked up this one right here and then skipped the next two and went straight to the kill. So it's a pretty useful one, because sometimes he can skip it really far back and just go straight to the animal. We're getting a lot of really strange, wonky ones today. Interesting. There we go. Can you get dogs other than bloodhounds? Not as of now. I'm sure eventually we'll be able to, but right now we can't. Alright guys, so we're probably going to go ahead and end the stream. I am ending a little bit earlier than normal today because I'm going to be leaving to go visit my mom and siblings in about 25-30 minutes, so unfortunately I do have to end a little bit early so that I can get ready for that, but I really do appreciate everybody dropping by. It was a pretty awesome stream. We made huge progress with the whitetail today and found a couple brand new zones that are actually pretty awesome, so it's been a productive day, I'd say. But before I go, if you guys have not already, be sure to join the Gilded server that I just made, and there's a lot of awesome features in there that I think you guys will like, as I've been saying this whole stream pretty much. So if you haven't already, join that. If you are not in the Discord, be sure to join that also. If you're brand new to the channel, consider subscribing. And also, last but not least, leave a like. And I will see you all in the next stream. Peace!